SuitMan Barnett. Hey everybody, how you doing? Yeah, I changed my voice on you. If you're mixed or if you work a corporate job, that's called coding. Where you have to use that work voice, that non-threatening voice. That's what I always like because people are like, "Oh my god, you don't sound like a regular black person." And I was like, what the fuck's that mean? I gotta say nigga every 3 words to sound like a black guy? Is that it? Like, and usually it's you white guys saying the N-word, not us. So, I mean, that'd be my white side coming out, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ. You guys can unmute and laugh now. It's okay. You don't have to be silent unless you're like Ike and you got 17 kids running around the house. Cool part, though, is for those of you who don't know, we partner with Dirty Angel Entertainment. Last weekend, they had the 5th annual Northwest Black Comedy Festival, so make some noise for that. All 3 of you in the crowd. There's like 13,000 of you, and we can't make any noise. Jesus. But it's weird because with President's Day being in Black History Month and our last black president being Obama, I've decided to change the name. I think we should call it Obama Day. Because black people only had really one president, and it was Obama. Shit. Not only that, but I was thinking about it. What if, for those you don't know, the Flash has multiple multiverses. That means depending on how fast he runs, he'll go to a different parallel universe where shit happens. And I was thinking, what if he went to a universe where even himself and all the superheroes were black? Like, think about it. If the Flash was black, his name wouldn't even be the Flash. He'd just be a nigga named Tyrone from Crenshaw. And then on top of that, like if Aquaman was black, he wouldn't even be Aquaman. He'd be the man who yells from the beach because we don't swim. And if Wonder Woman was black, she'd have the lasso of truth. Instead of the lasso of truth, she'd have the double dutch of truth, right? And we know all white people are lying because they can't double dutch worth a damn. I'm mad at the way Dante laughed at that. He's like, that's why I don't trust you half the time. Even crazier, though, is we're going to be in this crazy paradigm. There's 3 fucking Dantes here. Oh, my God. Make some noise for that. Best part is I have the best hair out of all of them, so at least I've got that, right? But are you guys ready to get your show started? Make some noise. Make some noise.
All right, let's go.
Our first comedian of the night. I've worked with this guy. I actually bought him out and brought him to my show in Boise. He's one of the young guns, up and coming stars. He's out of Portland, Oregon. He's just now coming into his own. Give it up to my brother, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy with the pussy song. He may say pussy 76 times in the set. Give it up for Eric Island! You gotta unmute yourself, midget. You're on mute. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Oh, well, goddamn, can you hear me now?
Yes.
What's up, baby? Don't Brew. Okay, we in the building. I got my peeps in the building. They in the background giving me some love and everything, man. So we here going live from Portland, Oregon, baby. We live.
Tell them, hey, Eric, remind them to be quiet. We want to be able to hear you. We need them to be quiet so we can hear you, okay?
All right, we in here. So what's up, man? Listen, it's all about this black shit that's going on right now, man, in this part of the map and beyond. So I'm your guy, E.I. I'm the deacon of sneaking and freaking, the fool with all the tools. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you that's not familiar with my comedy, man, I try to keep the subject matter pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? Now, we got a whole host of comics that's going to be coming on. They very smart, very intelligent. They're going to have a lot of witty shit to say. My dumb ass, no, I'm just going to keep it simple. I try to talk about shit that's universal that everybody can relate to. So, quite frankly, what I talk about is pussy. That's right. I talk about pussy. You know what I'm saying? Pussy, damn it. That's what I talk about. Why? Because unless you're an alien from another planet, everybody has had some type of relationship or understanding with pussy, right? Now, we all come from pussy. Even you Caesarean-born motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Even if you got cut out. You might didn't travel down the canal, but you still had an umbilical cord attached to the placenta that was attached to the wall of some pussy. You know what I'm saying? So by definition, your ass still came from some pussy. Now listen, we've all had an experience with some pussy, all types. You know what I'm saying? Wet pussy, dry pussy, fat pussy, skinny pussy, hot pussy, cold pussy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have some sweet pussy. You don't have some tart pussy. We all know one. Fellas, you ever eat some pussy so sweet you had to get an insulin shot after you got through with that motherfucker? Does this motherfucking clit done mess around and made you a candidate for diabetes? That's how much fucking sweet that shit was? Or even worse, you go down on the motherfucking the pussy is tart. You start making that face like you eating on damn Sour Patch candy or something like that, sucking the roof of your mouth, wondering if this motherfucker done douche with some apple cider vinegar or lemon juice or something. You know what I'm saying? Your ass looking around for a sugar cube trying to make this shit a little bit more palatable. You know what I'm saying? Damn it. You know what I'm saying? And personally, I think women know if they pussy sweet or tart before you eat it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the sweet pussy motherfuckers, they look at you while you eating that pussy. You know what I'm saying? You like that pussy, don't you, daddy? It tastes good to you, don't it, baby? Now, when that motherfucking pussy is tart, these motherfuckers always have their eyes closed while you eating the pussy. They act like you eat the pussy so good they can't even look at your ass. You know what I'm saying? Then they do that bullshit and grab you by the top of your head and lock their legs so your ass can't run away and shit. Old tart pussy motherfuckers. Damn it. Now I know what y'all saying out there. This nigga act like he know a lot about pussy. I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm what you call is a pussy connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? Well, how did you come to be a pussy connoisseur? I'm glad you asked, goddammit. I spent 25 years in the league, the NPA. Not the NBA, the NPA. That's the National Pussy Association. Now that, I was drafted, you know what I'm saying? 10 to age of 14, you know, back in 88, by this beautiful black Nubian queen out of North Portland. Now, I would say her name, but she might be watching with her man, and I don't need them type of problems. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Now, my rookie year in the league, I got off to an amazing start. You know, I deflowered about 6 willing virgins, you know what I'm saying? I won Rookie of the Year for finessing 2 female upperclassmen into a threesome as a freshman in high school. They called me the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? That's how the shit started. Now, at the height of my career, you know what I'm saying? I averaged a triple-double, 25 hoes, 10 blowjobs, and 12 persists. Now, if you wonder what a persist is, you know what I'm saying? That's when a nigga assists a family member or a friend to some pussy. I was the king of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I did. Get to the party, you know what I'm saying? See 3 or 4 women together, I can dissect that shit. We gonna have some fun tonight. God damn it. I went to 6 championships back from 2004 to 2010. Got 5 rings. I would have got 6, but I lost game 7 in the divorce. But I'm just saying. Just saying. Now I'm retired. You know what I'm saying? I work as a consultant for the BBW League. You know what I'm saying? Where I mentor big women on how to better their pussy game. You see what I'm saying? Which should assure me a first ballot Hall of Fame nomination. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm a pussy connoisseur. Now, like I said, I ain't got a whole lot of time. But what I want to leave y'all with is one of my most famous things that I love to tell people all the time. A little poem. Black History Month. We'll keep it classic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you this. Pussy's a beautiful thing. And it can be a blessing. And pussy and a penis is like pickles and salad dressing. Now, some pussy is bald and some pussy got hair. Some pussy don't fuck back. It just kind of lay there. Pussy, pussy, pussy. It's beautiful. Make it a habit, a goal, and a dream. Next time, pussy, motherfuckers, eat some pussy tonight, but make sure that pussy clean. That's all my time right now, baby. I gotta go get to a goddamn party. For the rest of y'all motherfuckers that's coming up behind me, enjoy yourself. It's Black History, baby. You see what I'm saying? It's EI, baby. I'm the deep and sneaking and freaking, baby. Check me out on EIG, Facebook, anytime, baby. And come to Portland and check a motherfucker out. Or I will come and see you. To all my big, beautiful women, Check me out on Zoom. We're gonna get your pussy right. All right? EI, Portland, Oregon, baby. What up?
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Jesus Christ. I think you set the record for that word. I wasn't hoping for it. Like, I don't think he understands that wasn't a challenge. On SuitMan, we expect you to talk about more than pussy. But maybe he'll learn that for next time. Maybe, Jesus Christ. I'm glad I didn't let the comedian in until his set was almost over. That saved me a little bit of heck. Jesus. How y'all doing? Y'all awake out there? Jesus. Our next comedian, I haven't had the chance to meet her yet, but I've actually been to her hometown city. I went to Morehouse College in '99, and we made a caravan up to Silver Springs, Maryland to find us some snow bunnies. Dante Hale almost spit out his drink when I said that. Our next comedian, though, she's a funny young lady. I'm excited to see what she's got going. She's yelling in the background, so hopefully that means she's ready. I don't know if that means she's ready or is it just crazy over there. Yeah, we've got a whole lot going on. Hopefully it'll shut up while she does her set. Give it up for our next comedian, Elani Nichelle.
Hi, guys. Hi, Dante. Thank you so much for having me. I'm currently at a, not a house party, but they're watching the fights right now. And I thought I would be home already because I wasn't expecting to be out this late, but I'm still here and I didn't drive over here. So I'm kind of held hostage. There's just a bunch of men outside screaming about the fights. And I don't really know what's happening. I just know that they're very excited about it. I'm not really a sports person. I think it's because as a kid, I was always picked last for sports. Nobody ever wanted me on their team. You know, they were like, oh, she can't fight. And I was like, yeah, they're right. So I never got picked for anything. And that's fine. As an adult, I've carried that with me. Nobody ever lets me fight for them. This is gonna have to be a really short set because I'm in someone else's bathroom and they're mad at me right now. And they need to use the bathroom. And okay, you guys, I don't know about the rest of you, but I have tried dating in quarantine. It has been wild, completely wild. I have matched with men who either don't want to know me after we match, and then there have been men who want to marry me after 2 months of getting to know me. And honestly, it's the men that want to marry me after only 2 months of knowing me that concern me the most. Those are the ones that I'm you guys need to go to therapy because I don't really cook. I don't clean. I just have nice titties, so if you want to be with me, that's concerning. You deserve better. You deserve someone who's not going to ruin your life. And it's not I try to ruin your life on purpose. I do my best to be a decent partner, but at the end of the day, I'm a hot mess. And if you want to get fed, then you should probably make your own sandwich because half the time I don't even feed myself. It's not even a feminist thing or I hate men. I just genuinely forget to make food to survive. I remember one day I ate maybe half a stick of butter and just kept going. I didn't do anything else. That was it. I didn't eat for another 36 hours. And I was that's fine. We took a bite of butter. We're good. As far as calories are concerned, right? We don't need to do anything else. So yeah, if a man is overly into me, I have to know that there's something wrong with him because there's a lot wrong with me. I was homeschooled by Black Republicans. I'm not Republican, but I am definitely scarred by the experience. If you even say the R word around me, I just kind of flinch because it's ooh, the Republican is just another word for abusive. It's just another word for narcissistic. It's another word for like, I don't care about your opinion at all if your opinion isn't the same as mine, right? And that was my parents growing up. So now as an adult, I'm a liberal atheist, and I'm fine with that. And my poor mom just like, I don't understand where I went wrong. And I was like, well, it probably started when you shoved the Bible down our throat. I think that's where you went wrong. I think when you like started telling us that people were poor because they like sinned against God, that's where you went wrong, you know? And she was like, no, I think it's because I let you have too much sugar at 3. That's what happened. That's where you went wrong. I'm like, sure, Cheryl, if that's what makes you feel better, then yeah, it was too much sugar. You know, that's another fun thing about Republicans. They're delusional. They never own up to like their own mistakes. You know what I mean? It's always someone else's fault. These men are loud as hell. I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't think it was going to be like this. I really didn't think I was going to be trapped in a bathroom while the fights are going on. But like, here we are. At least my hair is cute. You're welcome. I don't know if the audience appreciates that at all, but like I did do my hair specifically for this. And I'm in this man's bathroom. I have several people who have like messaged me and they're like, can you please get out of the bathroom? You are hogging it. We have to use it. Get out. And the answer is no, I'm not going to get out because I'm a performer.
We don't have enough reception to even get your video. So well, we let them have the bathroom back. We don't even get to see what you're doing. It's like a slow motion retarded, one of those flash pictures. Give it up for Elani and Nichelle, though, everybody. At least she knows she's not getting teabagged at the white fighting party. That's a good thing. Jesus Christ. What kind of train wreck is this? This doesn't seem like a SuitMan production. Well, maybe if we had more sponsors, we'd be more ready and prepared. Fuck, I don't know. I only scheduled this show like 3 months in advance. It's not like anybody knew about it or anything. Holy fuck. I'm just going to enjoy this laugh break because I know the people at home are laughing at me too. Like, I've had a great fucking week. I got best host of the Northwest Black Comedy Festival. And this is the shit I'm dealing with. Where's the producer? Fuck you for laughing too hard, Chris. I don't even know Chris, but I'm like, fuck this guy. It's not that funny. He doesn't know I'm the fucking producer. Our headliner tonight's like, yeah, I didn't get drunk for this shit. He's like, yeah, I'm definitely getting drunk now. This is a shit show. Oh, God. Nick's Bassrill's in here. We had the clean comedians come in. We already said the P word like 72 times. Like, we're going for records around here. Before we get out of here, we're going to have 3 Dantes perform. Holy shit. Woo! Are y'all ready? Make some noise if you're still awake. And if you're not awake, just hit unmute so the crowd can say yeah behind you. No, fuck. Jesus Christ. Fuck me. Like, would you go to the club and call in and be like, hey, I know I got a set. Just put the mic next to the phone. Donnie or Dylan's taking a piss in the background. Don't worry about it. We'll get through this. My hair's cute, though. My hair. What the fuck? Jesus. Oh, all right. Our next comic, he's got the same name, but we don't look anything alike. He looks like one of my cousins on that side of the family, if you know what I mean. I love him anyways, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, where I went to school at. Give it up to my brother from another mother with the same name, my friend, my buddy, Dante Hale!
What's happening, everybody? What's going on? Man, hey, this is fun. I'm starting to get into like the virtual comedy shows just because, honestly, real talk, I have trouble with certain shit. Like when I go places, like when I'm walking through a parking lot and somebody's just looking at me and they have like that anxiety. And I'm like, look, you're the manager of this Popeyes. Get in there and make sure there's enough fucking chicken, all right? don't. I'll share with you. I live in New Orleans. From Atlanta, live in New Orleans, which means I have the two things required for that endeavor. I have a drinking problem and warrants. They they say time flies here. It doesn't. It does not. It mostly crawls around the floor, asking someone to bring it water, while trying to find his phone and swearing not to drink that much again. That's pretty much how it works here. You can measure how hot it is in New Orleans by how far people stand from their friend who makes their own deodorant. I hope you guys appreciate me doing this show because I am taking time out of my schedule, time that I could be doing what I usually do. Me and my special lady like to spend weekends motorboating each other. For a while she was having some problems with her confidence. But I had to tell her, look, I don't motorboat ugly women. I sailboat ugly women. That's where I will dangle a napkin over your face and blow on your nipples. I'm having some trouble cognitively tonight, so take it easy on me. Because recently I've started ECT therapy. For those of you who don't know what ECT therapy is, it is electrocognitive therapy. Electroconvulsive therapy, excuse me. See, I don't even... Electroconvulsive. And that's where, because I have mental health problems. So their solution to my mental health problems is to run electricity through my head. The whole hospital wing smells like bacon. Like the whole, like another fat dude came out of a coma. Like, what's that? What? Like, it's just more proof that pork is powerful as fuck. Like, I think it could be the key to world peace. Like, if you think about this shit, every time you travel and you find yourself in a war-torn part of the world, no bacon. Just saying, there's no bacon. That's why they're mad. Look around for pork. I bet you don't find any. I bet. Like, that's why if I had like Elon Musk money, like I wouldn't be trying to go to Mars. You know what I would do? I would open a barbecue joint in the West Bank of Jerusalem. I'm just saying, I'm trying to promote peace. I'd open a barbecue joint in the Middle East. Some kid would be throwing a dirt rock at a tank. He'd be like, is that ribs? Is that... I know that shit will work. Pork is how we keep peace in my family. Like, you know, it's the only way. Like, there are too many of us in my family. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the youngest of 12 kids. They called me Oops until I was 6. I never understood how my parents had so many goddamn kids. It's like, you got the rhythm, use the fucking method. Like, come on, son. What are you doing? Like, there are two problems that pop up in a family as big as mine. Both of them pop up at the dinner table. Like, the first problem is, like, sitting across every night from my father, looking into his world-weary eyes, just looking, and knowing that his pullout game was trash. Just, I can't respect you, sir. I'm sorry. I can't. Just. And then the other problem was the fact that, like, going home for the holidays, like, holiday dinner becomes like the literal fucking Hunger Games. It's like, who wants a leg? I offer myself as tribute. And as you can see, I've won my district more often than not. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking winner. This is the thing, though. I actually, me and my family don't talk often. We don't talk that often. It's mostly because I'm an atheist. But I'm an atheist because of my mother. This is the thing. My mother, pardon me. My mother talked to God every single day of her life. God didn't tell my mother to get rid of her Jerry curl until 2005.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
That's shady as shit. You can't trust that. You can't. You can't trust that. Although I did, I recently won my first argument against my mother. Just recently. I yelled at her and I threw the Ouija board across the room. It's like, I'll show you how to be passive aggressive, bitch. I'll show you. Like, how many of y'all out there believe in ghosts? How many of you? Like, that's a lot. That happens a lot here in New Orleans. A lot of people believe in ghosts. I got too many questions. I have too many questions. Like, are ghosts politically correct now too? Like, will we be like trying to communicate with them? Be like, look, I don't appreciate being called a ghost. You calling me a ghost denies my previous personhood. I prefer apparition. You know what I mean? Like, are they on that new shit yet? Then, it's Black History Month. Like, what happens if you call a black ghost a spook? Like, do you get your ass beat? Do you get that ass beat? I'm just saying. I just won't know. I just won't know. Look, I had to reach out to my mother, though. I had to reach out to her. Reached out to my mother with the Ouija board because what she was doing was she was rattling skillets in my kitchen. And like every time I opened the refrigerator, she was like, "No." It's like, I don't need your afterlife commentary on my weight, bitch. I don't. What they say, rest in peace. Go ahead, go to bed. You know what I'm saying? And I hope cancer runs in my family because I don't. I'm just saying, cancer is my weight loss backup plan. It is. Plan A was cocaine, but because I'd rather go to rehab than the gym. You know what I'm saying? But look, Plan A wasn't working out because I had to give up. I gave up on. I couldn't stick with cocaine for the same reason I can't stick with the gym. It's like I'll do it and then I'll be like, did I lose some weight yet? Nothing. I am not going to sit up here and pay for two things on the regular that don't give me any results. And it's too expensive for the high that people say they get. Fuck that. I'm out. See? Working on weight loss. Oh, man. I was getting ECT because I was dealing with depression. Depression is the cutesy name I gave my girlfriend. Yeah, man. I tried to kill myself. I ate 12 Baconators. I ain't die. I just got the meat sweats and I slid the fuck off the couch. And I only almost killed the flow, basically. I was a weird, lazy type of suicidal. You know what I mean? Like, I'd cross New Orleans streets without looking both ways. I'd go to bed and not use my sleep apnea machine. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there is like going to Vegas. That's what I like to call that shit high stakes snoozing. You know? I'm not the one who started the betting pool. Don't judge me. I hope I win that bitch though. I do, and I want my money. They say you can't take it with you, but I want to. If I die and I win that betting pool, what you do is you cremate my money too, and you take it, and each month sprinkle a little bit on my student loan officer desk. Just there you go. There you go, buddy.
Give it up for Dante Hale, everybody. Give it up, give it up, give it up. I see that nigga ain't got his glasses on or the diabetes kicking in because he can't read light for shit. I love him, though. I love checking on him. I checked on him the other day out of the blue, and he was like, man, I just came out of electric shock therapy. And I was like, man, you ain't a prisoner of war, are you, man? They ain't supposed to be doing that to people and shit. Like, that's what they did to Vietnam. Never mind, that's the whole... We ain't doing a history story. Anyways, our next comedian, give it up one more time for Dante Hale out of Atlanta, Georgia, you guys. Our next comedian was with me at the Northwest Black Comedy Festival this past weekend. He won Best Joke. So I know at least one of these jokes should be funny. I can't vouch for all of them, you know what I mean? But at least one of them should be all right. He's on the People's Report podcast. Ooh, I think I got it right this time. He hosts Hocus Pocus on Mondays. Fuck, I fucked that up. Hocus Focus. Fuck it, who cares? Hocus Jocus. There, I don't fucking know. I'm trying. Shit. He looks like a black sideshow Bob. Give it up for my buddy. He's in LA now, I guess. Give it up for Reid. Clark!
Yes. Hello. Best host, everybody. Give it up for him. He's trying. He's got my credit. How you became Fred Hampton? Hey, that's simple. All I had to do was try to sound as retarded as possible. Here's a little glimpse. I go to the store, and we had the revolutionary store, because I am a revolutionary. And then I say, the people's party, the party is here. The people are here. The people are here. You need the people? We all here. And we gonna go, and they gonna eat, and they gonna eat. We gonna have a good time, because we are a revolutionary. Fantastic, Daniel. I really felt the essence of Fred there. You know, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, the thing that they all have in common is they thought, you know, black people have better things to do than act. We should be, black people in America should be trying to figure out legislation and find out how we can storm a Capitol. We shouldn't be acting. Fuck that. Leave that to the Brits. Oh, the Brits. Let's see, what else sort of hateful stuff do I have to talk to you guys about today? I like Zoom shows. It's a good way to avoid the police. Hey, is this thing on? Zoom shows are the only time you can say, hey, is this thing on in a non-ironic way. I can only tell this joke for a little bit longer. I don't like Donald Trump. I don't know how to describe how much I dislike him. People call him a fascist. That just doesn't do it for me, right? Fascist sounds like a direction from my grandmother. Like, cut that light, fix this, fascist. Like a Nazi sounds like an outfit you used to wear when you were younger. Like, oh, remember that little Nazi, that little blue Nazi you used to wear every Easter Sunday. You used to wear that blue Nazi with a little matching hat, and you would recite that poem. Oh, I still got that blue Nazi up in the attic. Like, what you really want to call Trump is a nigger. But you know, if you call Trump a nigger, then he'll say nigger. He'll be in the interviews like, everyone said in the White House, nigger please, nigger please. But they never say nigger thank you. They never say nigger thank you. I was the realest nigger, okay? I was the best nigger, all right? Ain't no nigger like the one you had and you lost him, okay? I did a show at a park earlier, and I did that joke, and I said, you just want to call Trump a nigger, and a white woman was like, and I was like, no, bitch, not you. I said, I want to call him that. You can't just be agreeing to say nigger, even though I'm talking about someone you don't like. The fuck? Joe Biden won, and white guilt just went out the window. These motherfuckers like, I don't have to give a fuck no more. The racism in LA has been tricky to become accustomed to. I'm from the South. I like my racism, but it's pretty aggressive. here, as is everything else. I see why NWA came out of here. But I went to a Fat Burger, and of course they make you wait for a long time. I'm only doing this joke because y'all niggas fat in the chat. This is just for y'all. There are white people here. I would be doing good. Okay, I don't have much time to do that one. I just got a minute. I want to do this one that I know will work. I drive Lyft, and I drive a Honda Fit, and I've learned that I love my people, but black people, y'all need to, if y'all are fat, y'all need to get them XLs, man. Like I said, I drive a Honda Fit, meaning your big ass can't fit in here, bruh. I've driven some 600-pound life motherfuckers to like weight loss surgery, like The Office. I'm like, dear God. When they get in, you can hear my car complaining. My car be like, one time this guy got in my car, I had just got my brakes fixed. And he was like, he got in and he said, sorry for the wait. And I didn't say anything because my general rule is if you don't want to go out of your way to talk, I won't. So I'm glad I didn't say anything because I thought later, I was like, did he mean I'm sorry it took me for a while to get here? Or did he sit down and say, I'm sorry for the wait, I'm sorry for this, right? And I'm glad I didn't say anything because I would have fucked his day up if I was like, oh, don't worry about it, man. I just got my brakes fixed. All right, thank you guys. Have a good one. My name is Reid Clark.
Oh God, that is so unfair. I hate it when he does that joke because I'm like, I don't skinny shame people. You know what I mean? Fuck Reid Clark. You know what I mean? Have a donut, motherfucker. Do you know you can sponsor Reid Clark for just 30 cents a day? That's what happened. He's the product of that. No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm so mad he does a fat shaming joke. You can't do fat shaming jokes, you fucker. You skinny little bitch. I hate it when skinny guys do that. He's only about 5'8" and skinny. Like, next time I see you, we got beef with your fucking medium, you skinny son of a bitch. Sorry about that. I digress. There's 3 Dantes on this show over 250 pounds. Don't let us catch you at Weight Watchers, motherfucker. This next comic, though, he's like the black leprechaun of comedy. I'm definitely giving him a hard time. I always short shame him. Him and his wife are about the same height, though, so they're 2 black pygmies. At least they got together and they're repopulating their population, right? I love him, though. He's all the way out of Portland, one of my good friends. Give it up for Ike Chambers!
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Right.
Everybody. Yo, my son came up to me, he was like, yo, Dad, what's up? Because I have 7 kids. So that's why I've been moving around and not being still. Like, I'm trying to make brownies right now. So that's what I'm doing because the kids want brownies. And they said if I don't make brownies, they're going to kill me. So I got to make sure that they get their food. They get their sugar, period. And Eric, I appreciate all your pussy references. Like, my son came up to me, my 5-year-old son, he's like, Dad, what's pussy? I was like, you'll ask Uncle Eric in a little bit. You'll ask him a little bit. And so yeah, it's been my life been pretty interesting at home because it's like always distracting. It's always something going on. Like I have to break up fights from people. And I feel like the police sometimes. Minus, I don't shoot niggas. I just I beat them up sometimes. Just the little niggas. I beat them up because it be life. Like life is fun, and this is like weird though. Being on this Zoom meeting and everything. So I never. It's like this up close comedy. It's like you see everything. You see my forehead, everything. So it's weird. And my but I've just been thinking about how many kids I have every day. And my son asks me every day, he's like, Dad, where you going? So I'm thinking about going to the store to get a pack of cigarettes and moving to California to get a white woman. That's what I'm thinking about. I've been contemplating. I tell them all the time, like, kids, you know that y'all have a rare thing in life to have a father. Because where I'm from, the 80s, don't have them. We don't even know what a father is in the 80s. Like, you could have looked down. like this is what the 80s was for every black dude. Oh, that's my dad. He over there smoking crack. That's 80s. That's being grown and raised in the 80s. And it's also like Jerry Curls. He's weird. Dante, I always have to talk about you, Jerry Curl, and because I see it. I'm up close and not up close, but I'm personal with you. And I love it. That's all I can say about it. That's all I'm gonna say because you're the host, and I wanna like when we was at the Black Comedy Festival, I walked behind you and I slipped and fell because of all the Jerry Curl juices. Not a cat, but it was fun. It was fun, and I just want to tell everybody that doing this is very enjoyable for me. I don't like talking about things that's going on, but it's a lot. I have a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. I have a hernia. Has anybody ever had a hernia before? Oh, don't have one of those. Like nobody wants to help a man with a hernia. They're like, man, get up and just do stuff. Even though on the internet, you Google it, it says sit down and don't do nothing. But everybody's trying to, I have to get up and do everything all the time because I have 7 kids and they do not stop ever. They keep going and going. I'm frustrated. This is this frustration that you're hearing right now. These are not even jokes. These are just like these little niggas frustrated. Like my house is like it's like a scary movie all the time. You ever see the movie Hereditary? That's how my house is. It's like always little creepy things going on. There's always kids. There's always kids sound. There's always kids talking. Look, kids talking all the time. Where's the what? You gotta look for the spatula, son. Use your eyes.
God damn. Give it up for Ike, everybody. Give it up for Ike. He's got to finish teaching his kids how to make fucking brownies. I'm like, how do you fall when you're 2 feet from the ground? Like, is that even a fall? Like, does that count as a workplace accident? Like, he was supposed to be shining my shoes. What are you doing behind me? Like, I don't know. It's like we did a Make-A-Wish tonight for everybody. We had somebody who made a wish to say pussy 75 times in a set. Our second comedian's Make-A-Wish was to be the only black girl at an all-white UFC party and to try to do a comedy set in a bathroom. Like, is this just, this feels like the, what was it, that show with Seth Rogen, Fear Factor comedy? Like, how crazier? Who's up next? What do we got? Well, I don't know. It'll be crazy. This next lady, though, and I say lady because she's going to do none of those things. She came here on time. She is not going to cuss. Even my voice changed because I got to get calm. This lady probably has a couple of, what's the word? The bundles, some smudge bundles going. She done lit some candles to get her juju right. She probably done lit some sage, like, not today. Oh, God. She's going to give me a hard time when this gets over, though. Give it over to our next comedian. She's also out of Maryland. We've got a triplet of Marylands tonight if the third one shows. She's from White Plains, Maryland. I mean, yeah, which is like probably 5 or 10 minutes from Silver Springs. Give it up for our next comedian, Nikkie. No.
Thank you, Dante. He's right. I do have to light my sage and sit with some candles. I'm a mom of 5 boys. And actually, I will not be before you long because here's the thing. First, my kids are almost 2 hours late for curfew, so I have locked the door and put on the alarm. So they're standing outside until I'm good and ready to let them in or until somebody calls the cops. And then 2, I had the nerve to eat McDonald's before I came here, and I am too old for McDonald's, okay? Just so let's get started. Let me put my time on because I haven't had of going over. If you know any of my friends, we have a show called AF Comedy that's every Friday on Facebook Live, and they always get me because I'm always going over. But, you know, talking about my kids, I'm just like, I have 5 boys, 23, and the rest of them. And, you know, after that first one, they just, and they're stair steps. So it's just all a blur. Like the early 2000s, I don't even remember getting pregnant because at the time, the person I was married to, I didn't even like him. So I feel like there might be Nikkie slipped. Like every time I turned around, I had another baby. And I'm like, Lord, I didn't ask you for a baby. I asked you for a house. But every time I said house, I got another baby. So, there's a scripture in the Bible says, go forth and multiply. I have done that, Lord. Can I get my house? So, but these kids today, remember when you were a teenager and your parents couldn't put you out, like they can threaten you, like you don't have to live here, you don't have to live by my rules. They could put you out, like my mom did. Like she would say, I'm going to put you out. And I would be like a deterrent for me to stop doing what I was doing. Not now, not now. You know how many times I've threatened to put my kids out? Like I put them out, like for real, get out of my house. Don't take anything that I've bought for you. Get out of my house. And the police bring them back. When they knock on my door, I'll be like, I didn't order that. That ain't mine no more. I didn't order that. So, I got a little notice in the mail saying that you can't put your kids out. So there's that. And so, that's when you have the thought of, I should have went back in time in the 90s and had my tubes tied, because it's too many of them. And boys are nasty. Boys are nasty. Like I had them leave the house today because it smelled like feet and balls in here. And I was just like, I don't understand. Why when I come in the house, I got to smell that? I'm the only female here. And so when I sent them out, I had a nice time cleaning up the house. Everything is clean and sparkling, so clean that when they came home, my son actually said, something is wrong with the kitchen. I said, there's nothing wrong with the kitchen. It's just clean. You're not used to that clean look. He was like, but it smells funny. I said, that's clean. Clorox is what it's called. That's what you need. So I tried to go downstairs and straighten up, because 2 of them are in the basement, to straighten up their area. But when I came down here, it was just so many perplexing things. I was just like, why do they have so much lotion? Like, I don't understand what's going on. And then secondly, like, why? I mean, just socks and underwear, like things that you think, like, why is this on the floor and why is it crusty? So now I tell them to wash their own clothes, because I'm just not dealing with that anymore. And then, like I said, I'm getting too old. Like I ate McDonald's today. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm 47 years old. No, 46. See what these kids do to you? You can't even remember your own age. You need a break. I'm 46 years old. And I'm just like, I'm too old. I'm too young to feel this old. Like like I said, I'm too old to eat McDonald's anymore. It's like a laxative. Like I knew better. Chewing, I knew this was going to backfire. I knew it did. And I was just like, I'm going to just go ahead and take the chance. I rolled the dice and said, guess what? I lost. Because as soon as I'm done here, I got to break this green screen down to get to this bathroom. This is how I know I'm too young to be this old, but now I get excited about cleaning products. Like my friend will call me, girl, they got Microban on sale at Target. You can only get 2 bottles because of the pandemic, but I'm just saying it's on sale. Or my mom was, I wake up and I'm like, dang, let me get over to the Target. Or you say stuff like, when you get a phone call, remember your grandmother used to say, hold on here. Remember that? Did your grandmother say that when she had something? Hold on here. I find myself doing it. People call and be like, hold on here. Who, was that me? Did I say that? I'm too young to feel this old. Dante, Hale, I appreciate you laughing. I'm trying to tell you, I'm looking straight at you. Keep it up, sir. I see your black fist. I appreciate your laugh, because I'm telling you, these Zoom shows will make you check your heart. These Zoom comedy shows will make you check your heart. You got to be fierce and fearless to keep going. Like this. They'd be like, make me laugh. You don't want to log on to the show. Why I gotta make you laugh? You came here. Shoot. You can at least crack a smile or something. Dang, it make it hard for us comedians. You're just out here trying to survive, and all we need to do is crack a smile, give a like, a thumbs up, something. Move your head to the left or the right to make sure we know you are actually alive. Like, do we need to dial 911? Just trying to say, good Lord. And then the people who never put their camera on, like I do Zoom shows at least once a week. They never put their camera on. And then one show I did, this lady, she had her picture up, but she was one of the comedians with me. And her picture matched the exact same outfit that she was wearing. So while I'm doing my set, I was like, dang, she ain't even put her picture up while I'm doing my set. I had my picture up when I was doing her. And then she moved, threw me totally off. I couldn't even finish my set because she moved. I thought it was her picture. I said, Lord, I'm too old. I'm too old. I feel I'm too young to be this old. I was like, I should have, then your senses get all messed up. Like I told my children the other day, I don't have my glasses on. Turn that TV down. It made sense to me. I couldn't see. So why should I turn it up? Why is the TV so loud? And then I feel like the heat is always on. Like, you not cold? My kids be like, it is roasting in here. I'm like, it is on a good 78. What are you talking about? I am too young to be this old. Like Dante over there smoking. These kids will make you have me in a corner with a fifth and contemplating life. Like, why, Lord? Why did I choose to have 5 of them? I mean, I love them. I love them, but there are days I don't like them. Let me give you an example. When they were younger, they had to be in bed by a certain time. And then before they wanted to go, y'all remember wrestling came on Monday nights, WWE? Mm-hmm. Before my kids could watch WWE, you had to have your homework finished and you had to take a bath. Then you had to be in your pajamas to watch wrestling at 7 o'clock. So one particular day, I come in the house, I go in the bathroom because everybody has on their pajamas about to watch WWE. So I go check the bathroom, make sure they cleaned up after themselves, which I know I didn't, but I know they didn't. So I go check and the water is a murky gray with this film on top. It's like, what in the world is going on? So I asked, who was the first person to take a bath and who was the last person to take a bath? My boys. Geniuses, I call it. They are geniuses. No, Mom. Nah. To save time, we decided to use the same water. So every time, so one would get in, they would never change the water. I wanted to burn the whole house down, just throw the whole house away. I'm not like, really, no. Just everybody just go to bed. Nobody can watch nothing. As a matter of fact, give me the TV because you're nasty, just nasty. Nasty. It's nasty. I'm like, Lord, Jesus. Pray for me, y'all. Pray. I can give you my cash app, everything. Because now they talking about sports. Like I have 2 that one plays football, AAU, and then, or whatever, tournaments, and then one plays basketball, AAU, and they'll have these kids are entitled. You know what I'm saying? They just expect you to play pay for everything. So they came home the same night, the first one. Mom, I joined this 7-on-7 flag football team, and I'm gonna need $400 by tomorrow. So I was like, yeah, okay. Then the second one comes, Mom, I joined this AAU basketball team and I'm gonna need $200 by Friday. So I was like, when did we start believing in mommy and not God around here? Because the way I don't know what to tell you. That was what, $500-600 in 1 week? Y'all gonna eat ramen noodles for the rest of the month. That's all I'm saying if you want to play these sports. You try to teach your kids a lesson, and I said, okay, if you want to play, you're going to have to pay half. All of a sudden, yeah, that's what I thought. You got to put these kids to the test. Y'all not going to run me? You're not going to run me. Not at all, not today. No, sir. So I said all that to say, I'm about to run to this bathroom real fast, tear this green screen down and get in there real fast. And thanks for listening to me. Thanks, Dante.
Give it up for Nikkie Knowles. Oh my God. Shitty part is I got 5 daughters. I'll trade you. You want to make a trade? I give you 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
No, sir.
And remind me of that old saying, you have boys, you worry about one dick. You have girls, you worry about all dicks. I'm mad you laughed at that. Like I don't know. I remember when I bounced the security guard one time, I had a guy come in with like 4 beautiful daughters. And I knew they were his daughters, but he was leaving. And some guy was like, yeah, dude, scored. He's like, these are my fucking kids. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's going to happen to me one day. Stop laughing, Dante Hale. And the worst part about this is every time she had Dante, I was like, oh, fuck, what'd I do? Oh, it's the other one. Which Dante is she talking about, right? And then them two Dantes look alike. So fuck you. You know, which one is it? Can't say the dark-skinned big one. Like, I mean, the fucker with the glasses. Then we think it's us. Like, I mean, this is like a guess which Dante. Hey!
I'm sorry. I thought I said his last name.
Yeah, all right. I'm deaf in one ear. I only pay attention to half shit you say anyway. No, I'm just fucking. But our next comedian, I've kind of ruined it. I loved heckling this guy because I was like, how you going to give me a hard time about being white when you're a Dante from Iowa? You know what I mean? He's like, I'm not from Iowa. I was like, damn it. I shot my bullet, though. But I love this guy. Good guy. He's another Dante. We've hit the total vortex of 3 Dantes in one show, all right? You're going to get your fill of Dantes tonight. Another big level like myself. Give it up for the man, the myth, the legend, Dante Powell!
Hey guys, thanks so much for being here and doing this show. It's been super fun and interesting. I hope someone has checked on that Elani chick. She kind of looked like she was being sex trafficked and giving us all the hints. She needed somebody to come save her. I've literally never seen a more. She's like, I'm in a bathroom and there's a fight outside and a bunch of white people are screaming. So not a big deal at all. I just hope you guys know that I'm in a bathroom and they're telling me I need to come out. And if any of you can help me, that would be great. That was cool. Reid, I gotta shout out Reid Clark being on this show as well. Or as I'm gonna start calling him Daniel Day Kalua. Because he got into character like I've never seen before. My man was like, I'm about to do a bunch of like different accents. He did like a British one, then he did another British one, and they were cool. Like I was like, okay, I see what he's going for there. But then he's like, I'm about to do a retarded voice, and he just fucking nailed it. I was like, whoa, God, that's the one right there. Because I've seen that movie and I thought, wow, he does sound super fucking dumb. Fred Hampton did not sound like this. It sounded like he was eating soup that was too hot before he said everything he said. He's like, oh, get the fuck out of here, Daniel. Also, I thought it was weird that Ike guy came on here with all his kids and shared his suicide note with us. That was weird. I really wish somebody had explained to me that was going to talk us through himself before he Chris Benoit 7 children, but here we are. I'll stop talking about the other performers now and get into these jokes I wrote. Happy Black History Month. I hope you guys are having a good time. Doing whatever you're doing to celebrate. It's been a weird and fun Black History Month for me. One of the weird, like, fun things that happened is one of my white gay friends called me out earlier this month, and I used Black History Month to get out of being called out. He was like, hey, you need to eat at Chick-fil-A. And I was like, it's Black History Month. Don't talk to me. He was like, wow. He was like, Dante, the food isn't even that good. And so I had to explain to him, I was like, you're absolutely right. I don't even like the food at Chick-fil-A that much. Like, I only go to Chick-fil-A because their customer service is impeccable. Like, for a Black man, going to Chick-fil-A is the closest I'm ever going to come to owning a white slave. And I will not let gay people take this from me. Like, I'm not. There's nothing in the world that makes me happier than going to Chick-fil-A and being like, hey, Heather, fetch me a lemonade. And that bitch being like, my pleasure. Like, it just warms my heart. It makes me so happy. You're not going to take that from me. My friend was like, Dante, if it's the customer service and that's really what it is, I got the perfect place for you. We're going to go to Starbucks. And so I was like, all right, we're going to go to Starbucks. But can I treat the people at Starbucks like I treat the people at Chick-fil-A? He was like, do whatever you want. Like, they're just excellent customer service. They were. And then I got kicked out of Starbucks because when they brought me my drink, they had written my name on it. And I pointed at the little white lady and I was like, bitch, who taught you how to read? Come here. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that at all. It, like, the funny thing about Chick-fil-A, and it reminded me of slavery, is that it just made me realize that, like, white people ruined slavery. Like, slavery could have been so dope if white people weren't so racist and they had just let us have some slaves, it would have fixed the whole it would have fixed the whole thing. I stand by that. I believe it. I know because I've watched how rich black people operate. Like rich white people operated in a way where they were like, we're gonna own slaves, we're gonna be mean to them. Black people wouldn't have done that. We would have inadvertently ended slavery trying to outdo each other with slaves. Like I just know it would have because I see what we do with like cars. I've seen black people buy cars and they're like, I'm gonna put some rims on it. You can't put rims on a slave. If a slave walked out of the slave quarters, he's like, thank you for these brand new gold shackles you got me in. Like, you're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute, what did you do? Yeah, I put gold shackles on my slave. So then the next time you go to your homeboy house, he put his slaves out and you're like, yeah, you see my slaves over here. Yeah, I actually bought my slave a slave. I bought my slave a white slave. I got grand slaves. So what now? Like, oh shit, I think we just inadvertently redirected slavery towards white people and brought it to an end. That's the kind of beauty that America could have shared in if white people hadn't been so stingy about slaves. It always sounds like I want people to bring slavery back when I tell that joke, and I guess I kind of do, whatever. I'm trying to get better about how I treat people. Especially now, like with the pandemic, because like I love that we have essential workers who are out there doing their best. Like I'm gonna be honest, nurses, they're killing it. I always tell people give it up for the nurses. The nurses are doing a great job, but then I have to like stop it because like nurses are kind of feeling themselves a little too much right now. Like you guys had a moment and then you just took it and went crazy. You putting signs in your yard that say like a hero works here. You need to calm down. You didn't die in 9/11 or fight a war, okay? Just relax. Nurses, I need you to calm down. You know why we call you guys heroes, right? We call you heroes because we're not gonna pay you. Like we got you out here getting the same treatment as SuitMan. You don't ever see him run up in a mayor's office like, hey, you saw me fight that crime, right? The mayor would be like, you don't get the fuck out of my office and put them glasses back on. What's wrong with you? What? Like we're paying nurses on the Ninja Turtle scale right now. It's just pizza parties and high fives. That's what the fuck we're giving you heroes. I hope you enjoy it. That sounds mean. It sounds like I don't appreciate nurses, and I do. I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't like this one particular nurse because I got the COVID test and I didn't like the way she did it. She was too aggressive. She had too much of that like nurse confidence. She came up with the Q-tip and a strap on and like grabbed the sides of my head when she was doing the test. I didn't like that. She tapped me on the nose before she stuck it in. You're like, oh hell yeah, you got a good. You get in that noochie. Like, bitch, what did you say? Yeah, that nose coochie. I'm gonna put this Q-tip in there. I knew something was wrong because like when she spun it, she was like, oh yeah. I said, I'm gonna beat this bitch up if she don't stop fucking my face. That was hurtful. I don't like when my white friends lie to me. They're getting better at it. One of my friends always tells me that her kid is a ball of energy, which is just white people code for saying I got a bad kid, and I don't like that. Just tell them your kid is bad. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when they stay with Uncle Dante, they're gonna be a ball of melatonin. I'm gonna roll them right the fuck out my house if they in there being bad. We don't do that, okay? I don't like it. The other problem I have with my friends' kids is that my girlfriend and I don't have any children, and when she's like around other people's kids, she says this thing that like really throws me off. She'll be like, "I got baby fever." She's like, "Oh my God, my ovaries," and it throws me off because I could never do that kind of thing. I could never like grab somebody's baby and look at my girlfriend and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be honest right now. This baby got me real horny for you." That's just the truth. I just need you to know that right now my balls are in a tizzy with this be on my lap, and I'm ready for some you. I want you right now. Like I have an erection the size of this baby's arm, and we need to do something about it. Okay, that's just where I am with things. I don't know what's up with you right now. Okay, I want to just tell you guys something about me now. I grew up in church, and my parents want me to go back to church, but it's over. I can't do it. I'm too horny for church. It's not gonna never again. I grew up going to church, and we sing songs about the Lord, and they be obviously about the Lord. Like our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. And you're just like, wow, God is pretty dope. And now all the songs sound like it's sexual innuendo. It's like, come all over me. I want to feel you inside me. Your light gets me going. It's like, man, I be in church. Hold on. Are we talking about the same stuff right now? Because I'm going right. And listen, there's been in the world worse at hiding an erection than church slacks. Okay. Like church slacks feel so good when they rub up against you. They give you an erection and they don't hide it well. It's embarrassing. Like if condoms were made out of church slacks, dudes would be way more likely to wear condoms. And like the fact that they don't hide it well is even worse because I'd be standing in church looking at it impressed. Like I've taken cell phone pictures with the brand new iPhone of my dick that don't as well as church slacks do. Like when I see it in the church slacks, I'm like, wait a minute, is all that vein me? That's me? Oh, you telling me it's Snicker season right now? That's what's happening? Okay, this is my body. Eat. Like it's time for some communion. Let's do this. Okay, that's enough of my stupidity. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much. I'm Powell. You have a great night.
Woo! Shit. He made sure we got enough Dante. He might even have got one of the Dantes canceled by the time he was done. Shit. I see how you did it there. I see what you did there, sir. Jesus Christ. I'm just glad he didn't talk about the Jerry curl. God damn.